so good.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, I'm Henry.
I'm Ian.
And we are Boss, and this is Fun for Louis.
Hello.
How cool is that? We've got Fun for Louis in the Boss kitchen. We're going to cook you some vegan meat. This is vegan chicken wings from our Boss cookbook. So first off, we're going to make a dry mix. Vital wheat gluten, nutritional yeast, that's going to be thyme.
That's garlic powder.
A little bit of onion powder here, sage, and some cumin. Give that a stir. Now that's well combined. Let's make our wet mix. First off, this is veg stock, apple cider vinegar, and some oil. Look at that, nice and easy. All we need to do is combine those two together in one bowl and give it a bit of a stir. So this is combined perfectly now. Yeah. We're going to actually put it here and beat the living daylights out.
So let's just slap it on there?
So if I pop some flour down there, slap it on and take out some frustration. What you're doing here by punching it is you're activating the gluten and start to firm up.
And how do you know when it's done?
It's going to become firmer and less spongy. I feel like we might be hitting a good place here.
I'm just wondering whether it's still like a little bit sticky in the middle.
Give it another 2 minutes of beating, tiny bit more flour, maybe a little bit of a fold as well.
I'm bad at multitasking, a bit like chatting, but I'm just like forgetting what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, my uncle was a baker. Yeah. I remember watching him kneading dough when I was a kid.
So you can chop that in half, then a quarter, and then another half, and then you'll get lots of little bites. So next step, we're going to steam these for about 45 minutes.
Should I just chuck them all on there?
Pop them all on there. They are going to expand, so you might need to give it a jiggle about halfway through to make sure they don't stick. Perfect.
And there's a little lid here.
Little lid, and now that is going to steam for 45 minutes. So here we have our seitan bites. Can you see how much they've swelled up? And now they have exactly the consistency we're looking for our chicken. So now we're going to make them taste really good and give them a gorgeous coating.
Let me give that a little squidge.
Yeah, give that a squidge.
Right.
So now we're going to make a vegan buttermilk. We have oat milk and a little bit of coconut yogurt. I'm going to squeeze these 2 lemons in and just catch the pips in my hand. I mean, can you see it's thicker now?
Yeah, and it doesn't seem to be any lumps. I think I got the lumps.
You've got the lumps out. We're going to add a pinch of salt just to help bring those flavours out. We're going to start to make a dry mix. That is some flour. So that is cayenne pepper, some smoked paprika. Yeah, go for it. That's garlic powder, some black pepper. So if you want to stir that all together.
Yeah. Nice.
That looks perfect. Cool. Let's add some salt in there as well, just to help bring that flavour out. Always taste as you go. That would be our top tip for you.
Yeah.
First things, we're going to pop that chicken into this buttermilk for a couple of minutes while you get your oil hot. Be careful if you're doing this at home because deep frying is very dangerous. Want to get this oil to about 180 degrees. We're using a thermometer, but if you prefer, you can just dip the end of a wooden spoon in, and if it sizzles or bubbles, then that means the oil is ready. See those little bubbles?
So I chuck this in here?
Chuck that in there and cover it in that gorgeous breading. This is the all-important part. We're going to go for a double dip. Right. So one layer of gorgeous coating is not enough. We want to dip back in the buttermilk and then back in the flour.
Just dip in it?
Yeah, dip and then back in there. Pop those little badgers into the oil.
Just chuck them in?
Yeah.
All right, let me get them all together.
When you are putting them in, just be really careful not to splash any hot oil back at you. Whee! Woo! That was quite splashy. We'll just use a slotted spoon to keep an eye on them. Look, already, you can see, if you look at that, they're starting to become amazingly chickeny.
They do look like chicken nuggets.
You're in for such a treat. Honestly, this is going to be amazing. Right, let's check out this chicken. This is looking good. Right, Louis, doesn't that look good?
Unreal.
These are our vegan chicken wings.
I would never have guessed. Like, these ones legit look like they're straight out of like a KFC.
Incredible, eh? So the last step, which we always like to do with a Boss video, is just to make them look really sexy.
They already look pretty sexy.
I mean, they look good. Okay. Do you want to do the honours?
Yeah, sure. Just sprinkle some over the top.
From nice and high up, so... Look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah, and then some chilli flakes?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of chilli flakes.
Alright, this is the moment of truth.
Can I get the chunkiest, most
Take the
crispy
biggest one.
I reckon it's this one on the top.
That's the best one, for sure.
Well, I'm going to dip in... Is this just ketchup and barbecue?
Yeah,
or what?
we recommend the barbecue sauce.
Give it a little dip in there.
Definitely the one.
Ready?
Yeah.
Give it a little cheers.
Cheers.
So good. Wow. Oh my gosh.
That crispy coating is so nice.
It's just bursting with flavour.
Absolutely mad. There you have it. That's our gorgeous chicken wings. Next up, we're going to be cooking with Louis on his food channel, Food for Louis. We're going to make you a seitan.